Okay, so today we have Suede and Metal Mickey, and it's been a while since I've done a Suede reaction, and they're always requested. What I've listened to by Suede has been wonderful. I just love the band. Obviously, Brett Anderson's vocals, a big part of that. Bernard Butler's guitar, obviously a big part of that. Anyway, let's get into the song today. This was a single from their debut album, so let's freaking go. My God. So, Suede, Metal Mickey. Love the title of the song as well. And I love the logo. I never, this is really dumb to say, but just the, plain logo. There it is. Suede. All lowercase. There you go. Anyway, like I said at the start, I mean, Brett Anderson's vocals are just like, the word that comes to mind is like erratic. I mean, wild. I always use wild, but like, just, his high notes and he's just like all over the place. And it's just like I said at the start of the video, at the start of the song, I guess, I don't know what I was like, I don't know what to think. I can't talk either. Almost like, is obviously, pop, and I know, I know a lot of people, hate when I say, I've gotten comments, when I talk about Britpop and that, people consider, Suede as the start of Britpop. And I think Brett Anderson has even said that he hates, that, being called that or whatever. But either way, just Britpop, elements, whatever. But also, there is, as well as the genre here from Wikipedia is glam rock. So it's just like, I don't know, it's obviously an up-tempo song, and almost like, it's gonna sound dumb, but like almost like at the start, I got like a country influence for some reason. I don't know why. Just from Bernard's guitar, and I mean talking about Bernard Butler here. His guitar solo in there as well. I mean, like I said at the start, I mean, I couldn't have set it up better. Brett Anderson's vocals and friggin' Butler's guitar is just like keeps me coming back to Suede. And I know a lot of people, I've gotten talking about comments again, where people say listening to a lot of people just listen to the big hits or whatever. They don't go down the line. But I don't know. Suede is one of those bands that's just like I don't care if this is if it was a hit or not. Obviously, it was a single and it helped propel the band. But yeah, just listening to any Suede song, it's just like there's going to be elements that I like. I mean, good lord. But anyway, really enjoyed this, and I mean, holy moly. But also, like I said, Bernard on guitar and piano, it says, Brett on vocals, Matt Osmond on bass guitar, and Simon Gilbert on drums. And it's just, this band was just so tight. And, just letting freaking Brett's voice soar. It's just, they knew what they were doing, obviously. And, I mean, you can see that, I mean, from the smile on my face, and, I think my eyes were rolling in the back of my head. It's just like, this band is just so, it's just, they're, like I said, they're wild. Their sound is so, especially here, so up-tempo, so nice, so comforting. I mean, you really get a wonderful feeling. I mean, that's what I got during the song. And, good lord, I can't say enough good things about it. So anyway, holy moly, I apologize. Okay, so with there is a background on Wikipedia. There's no background on Genius.com like I usually do, but on Wikipedia there's a background. So I'm going to read this because that's what I do. So the song is an up-tempo rock song, considerably different than the slower Drowners, which was also a single. Guitarist Bernard Butler, and people make fun of how I say Bernard, so Bernard has said that its musical inspiration was from the Shoop Shoop song, famously remade by Cher for the 1990 film Mermaids. The guitar solo, according to Butler, was inspired by the Kinks' "You Really Got Me." Thinking back to it now, I don't know. I'd have to listen to it again to go through "You Really Got Me." And if and if it was inspired by them, I wouldn't be surprised if Ray and Dave Davies or whatever tried to sue. Anyway, because they've been down that suing road before with the Doors in particular. Anyway, other than its nod to the robot from the '80s children's sitcom of the same name, singer Brett Anderson has said that the song was inspired by Daisy Chainsaw, vocalist of Katie Jane Garside. I think that's how you say that. Charting in the top 20 in the UK, the single earned the band their first appearance on Top of the Pop. So obviously it was a big, freaking hit for them. But maybe not, a huge hit, whatever, but it got them on the map. And I mean, again, just it showcases, Brett and freaking Bernard so well. And I feel like I'm, leaving out Matt and friggin' Simon. But they're also, obviously, Matt's there as the bass guitarist. Like I said before, bass guitarist's job, a lot of bass guitarists have said, the job is to be, behind the vocalist and the guitar and just to sound, good for the guitar and the vocalist or whatever. It was like a Fat Mike quote that I'm thinking of. Anyway, but yeah, so just to be, behind them and just to, not play ferociously, but just to play, just to be there and be freaking courteous and just to be, a good bass player, just to be, and let their, the vocals and the guitar soar. And at some point, the bass guitar can soar as well. But of course, Simon Gilbert as well. I love the drums here as well. And I mean, people say, just love everything. But I mean, it's just, this song here is just so tight. And it's just so, like I said, it's just so ferocious. I always use that word as well. I got to think of new words, new freaking synonyms or something. Anyway, so I mean, just looking at the lyrics here, I mean, just, there is no annotations on Genius like usually there are. But I just want to go through because I didn't catch everything, just listening to the song. I was more kind of enthused by Brett's voice than what he was kind of saying. So with the first verse, well, she's showing it off then. The glitter in her lovely eyes, showing it off then. And all the people shake their money in time. And then we have the chorus, she sells heart, she sells meat. Oh, dash, she's driving me mad, come see. And then the second verse, we shake to the trumpet, and through the slippery city we ride. Skyline swine on the circuit. Good Lord, I'm not doing well. Where all the people shake their money in time. And then the chorus again, she sells heart, she sells meat. Oh, dash, she's driving me mad. That's quite the, like I said at the start, it sounded odd. And I mean, the chorus, it's odd lyricism as well. But I mean, it works with Suede, of course. And we go on, the outro, she sells heart, she sells meat, she sells heart, she sells meat. And then, that goes on. And then we have she's driving me mad in the background of that as well. And, I mean, I don't really know what the hell. I mean, there is actually an about on Genius that I didn't see, but it's short. It says Metal Mickey is a song quite likely about a strip club, possibly a dancer that goes by the name Metal Mickey. So there's another interpretation as well. But like I read the Wikipedia one as well. I mean, you never know. But yeah, obviously she's driving me wild. She sells heart. She sells meat. She's driving me mad. Come see. And I mean, you know, you talk about mad. You talk about Brett Anderson's vocals, of course. Again, I can't. You know, he's one of my favorite singers that I've listened to, reacted to, whatever, found through this channel that people have asked me to react to. Just can't get enough of his vocals. And what a song. And obviously, I'm happy that, you know, this was a great single for them. Got them on top of the pops. And, you know, on their way they went. So anyway, I guess that's all I got to say. So sorry for, you know, being sick and being, you know, coughing or whatever. Good Lord. Usually I pause, but that just came up out of nowhere. But yeah, hopefully I'm better soon. But hopefully you enjoyed this anyway. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. Really appreciate all the support. And I'll talk to you folks again soon.